Hey friends, thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I just wanted to get a little bit vulnerable with you guys and explain a little more in depth on why I chose to get weight loss surgery. I do have another video where I explained what made me come to that decision, but I just want to detail a little bit more for those that don't know why someone would get weight loss surgery, because I've seen comments out there where like people think it's taking the easy way out. So I kind of just want to explain my journey at least. And I know that it's very similar for a lot of other people that have gotten weight loss surgery or are considering weight loss surgery, because I used to be one of those people that thought that weight loss surgery was the easy way out. I didn't grow up my whole life overweight. I got overweight in my early adulthood, and I noted it to be, I always said that it was because I got into a really bad depression when I was around 18. I ended up dropping out of college, and a lot of things caused me to get into a depression, and so I would binge on food. However, now looking back and now thinking about it, I've always had issues with food, and I've always somewhat had a weird relationship with food where when I was growing up, I would over restrict food, and I was always forced to over restrict my food, or at least made to feel like I needed to, which I don't want to get into that too much, but I do remember that I was definitely feeding into diet culture and wanting to be as thin as possible. And I was into sports most of like middle school and high school, so it wasn't that big of an issue. But I do remember my senior or junior year of high school, I realized that my problems with food were getting bigger, because I would, for example, I would like order pizza, but then like hide the box from my mom so that like she wouldn't know that I ate it. And what I've learned in life is that if you have to hide something, then you know that you're doing something wrong. You know that you have a problem. If you have to hide it, whether it's alcoholism or any kind of addiction, if you're going through the lengths of hiding it, your brain at least knows that you have a problem. So yeah, I genuinely believe that I've been addicted to food for many years, and it has been such a struggle. Not only getting myself to acknowledge that, accept it, and then try to work on it has been years long of a process. And while those years, all of that was happening, of me coming to that realization and trying to get myself out of the addiction, my weight was just going up, and it was getting worse and worse. So it was a mental struggle. And every year I tried so hard, and I was tired of trying and getting no resolution. I was tired of telling myself that I'm going to be positive this time, I'm going to make the changes this time, and it not working, not because I don't have resolve. If anybody knows me, I am one of the most determined people that you will ever meet. If I want to do something, I'm going to make it happen. And this was the only thing in my life that I felt I had no control over. It was insane, to where I genuinely at certain points felt I had no control over my body, whether it was with binging or just overeating in general, like snacking throughout the day, or just constantly being hungry, which I now know is an addiction. It's a head hunger. It's a behavioral addiction. I don't want to say that it's as bad as other addictions out there, but it makes it really difficult when you can't just cold turkey something that you're addicted to. It's something that you need to sustain your life, so you have to have small doses of your addiction every single day, and you have to be able to control that. And I just don't know what the world would be like if, in order for alcoholics to survive, they had to have small doses of alcohol every day, and they had to learn how to control that. That would be so difficult. And I put it into that perspective not to say that they're on the same page at all, because I don't think they are. I understand that alcoholism is a physical addiction and that it's like night and day, but I'm just saying that to say, like, the fact that I have to have small doses of the thing that I'm addicted to makes it so difficult for me to be able to control that and have those small doses and track them and all of these things in order for me to get to a healthy weight. So I fought getting weight loss surgery for so long. My mom actually was the one who continuously recommended that I get weight loss surgery, and I thought initially that her recommending that to me meant that she didn't believe I could do it on my own. And I had this thing in my head of like, I can do it on my own, I don't need help. And it's almost like a pride thing. And now that I've grown up a little bit, I realize that sometimes we need help. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with getting help. And this tool, this weight loss surgery, has helped thousands and thousands and thousands of people get their life back. And clearly what I have been doing on my own, trying countless diets, going to countless going to countless nutritionists, countless weight loss surgery clinics, going on countless diets, trying countless meal plans, all of those, trying different gyms, all of those things on my own, even with support of some family and friends and my partner, all of those things did not work for me. So clearly I do need the help. And I now am not ashamed to say that. And I now am not ashamed to say that there's nothing wrong with needing the help. And if the weight loss surgery tool is going to help you get your life back, then I think there's nothing wrong with you needing the help if you feel like this is something for you. So yeah, I'm tired of constantly being unhappy. I was tired of, I can give you a list of things of not being able to do certain things as you gain the weight, not being able to bend over and tie my shoe, not being able to paint my toenails without being in like pain the whole time, not being able to just get up and go running with my dog for no reason, not being able to go on long walks with my dog, not being able to just clean in 30 minutes, clean my whole house, or in an hour. It literally would take me the entire day to clean my house because I had to take breaks, because that's how exhausted I would get from just doing one simple task. All of that for years, it's enough to break somebody down. And I want to be healthy first and foremost. And there's nothing healthy to me about being over 300 pounds. Nothing healthy about it at all. As far as my labs and all of the tests that they did, everything was good with me. Because when I first gained weight, I ate super unhealthy, and that's what made me gain all my weight. But then as the years went by, I kind of tricked myself. I think honestly it was my addiction brain telling me, oh, this is okay because it's not fattening food. But the thing is, in order to gain weight, in order to stay at your same weight, in order to lose weight, it's all about the calories you're consuming versus the calories that you're burning. So it doesn't matter if I'm overeating on shrimp and quinoa and pasta, or, well, not those things together, but it doesn't matter if I'm overeating on healthy food or I'm over snacking on healthy food. Whatever total amount of calories I ate that week is going to determine whether I gain weight, stay the same, or lose weight that week. And I was consistently overeating on calories, and that's the problem, And that's why I felt like the gastric sleeve would work for me, because it restricts the amount that you can eat, the amount of calories that you can eat. So you go from being able to handle a regular stomach, a normal day, you can eat over 3,000 calories a day. That's probably in the range of where I was eating 2,000, 3,000 calories a day. So you go from that to now, well, I'm almost 1 month post-op, and right now I haven't been able to eat more than 1,000 calories, and that's on a good day. That's when like I have my appetite that day, and I've been hitting my protein goals and everything. But on a regular day, I'm eating between 600 and 800 calories, and I'm good. Like, I go to bed feeling good. I don't feel like I'm starving myself or anything. So if you were to ask me, even a week out of surgery, if I regret it, I would have said no. And I still don't regret it now, and I won't ever regret it, because I know that this tool is going to work for me, and I'm going to be able to gain my life. And that's all I want. I've felt like a spectator in my own life for so many years, and I just want to be an active participant, and I'm gaining that now. So I do not regret it. I've lost almost 40 pounds total since starting pre-op. Well, since starting like the journey to weight loss surgery, and I've lost, I think 17 or 18 pounds since my surgery, which was 3.5 weeks ago, almost 4 weeks ago. So I don't regret it, and I appreciate you listening to me. That's all I had. I just wanted to explain a little bit what got me here, and just a little bit more in depth, and get a little more vulnerable with you, because I know I didn't do that the first time I made the video about why I'm getting weight loss surgery. And it's because this is hard. I'm putting my life out on the internet for the world to see, and I've kept this to myself for so many years. So it's really hard, and there's so many other people that are struggling just like I was and keeping it silent and to themselves. And if one of those people are watching, I just want to say that I see you, and you're valid, and don't be afraid to take a step. Don't be afraid to do something that's going to benefit you in the end, and that's going to gain you a life, because sometimes we need help, and that's okay. Thank you for watching my journey. I will be uploading another video soon. I want to do a Q&A, so if you have any questions, please leave me a comment or connect with me. I have my Instagram on the About section on my YouTube. But I appreciate you for watching. Don't forget to love yourself every day.